Hey guys, Shawn here with Pioneer Survival Company. Today, a lot of times when we go out and we're teaching classes and so forth, people always check out my pack and they want to know what kind of pack it is and ask me a lot of questions about it. So I thought that I'd take a minute here to do a quick pack dump and also just talk to you a little bit about the backpack I use. Stay tuned. Alright, so the pack that I like to use here, it's made by Frost River over in Minnesota, and it's called the Grand Isle Royale. It's about, roughly I think it's about 22, 23 inches high, probably somewhere around 17 inches wide. Don't quote me exactly on the dimensions, but it's pretty close to that ballpark. I'd say this is probably about a 37, 38 liter pack. On the front here, it's got a couple 1 liter pockets. Each one of these pockets can hold my water bottles, so I can get a couple liters of water that I carry with me. So I've just got my 1 liter water bottle, and then I also have my my Grail that I can use for water purification, which I'm going to be doing a review on this at some point. Right here in the center, this is pretty neat. There's an extra sewn-in sleeve. If you had an axe, you can slide it right through the top. It'll rest right there. You can carry an axe with you. I mean, I put a lot of other things through here before. The sides is especially nice. It's got this daisy chain webbing with the nice heavy cord, and then it's got these pockets right here that are about 4 inches deep. And this is really great. I have a little 410 22 single shot shotgun, and it actually, I can slide it right down. I can put the butt in here, cinch this thing all nice and tight, and I can actually carry my 410 22 shotgun along with me if I want. As you saw earlier, there's these back pockets behind each one of the 1 liter pockets, which is what I was using to carry my Primal Gear takedown bow and a couple arrows. And then you got the main compartment. Right here in the lid, you have a nice pocket. It's where big enough to hold a mess kit, first aid kit, something like that. And then you've just got room for days here in this kit. I mean, I'm packed for a 3-day hike, so I've got my bivvy. I've got my camp pot in my Campcraft Outdoors canvas bag, which shout out to my boy Jason Hunt over at Campcraft. This thing's great. He makes some great canvas products, and highly recommend you taking a gander over at Campcraft if you need any canvas products. He makes great bags and stuff. You can get them on Amazon. So check that out. Got my dry sack full of food. Just a little Thermarest. It's a lightweight thing for setting on. It's made out of foam, so you can't puncture it. Then I just have liner, pillow. Got my ground pad. And then I got my DD Jura 2 sleeping bag. So as you can see, I mean, that's a lot of gear. I still had a little extra room where I could have stuffed stuff. Let me just show you the inside of this thing. I mean, it's got a good interior. Everything is like double sewn in here. I've had this bag for at least 5 years. Everything on it is a high quality waxed canvas. I've had this thing out in snowstorms, thunderstorms. I've been rained on. We taught a class a while back where we just had torrential downpours. It was typical Ohio weather. Started off as a nice day, then a light rain, thunderstorms. By the end of the night, we were in a blizzard. And I mean, this pack went through all of that. All my stuff stayed dry in it. This is by far my most favorite pack that I own. I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about it. It's got these nice flaps, so you can flap it over to kind of help block out any inclement weather. And then your big flap goes over the top, like so. Frost River makes a lot of things like canoe packs and stuff like that. So everything over there that I've ever used has been pretty high quality. On the top here, it's got these additional brass D-rings with lash out points. I have some leather bedroll straps to go with that, and then also some snug pack straps. And then everything here everything's got the brass on it to hold it in place, all nice and stitched. We're talking high quality leather. These things have a real nice padding, so it's comfortable on the shoulders. Down here, it also has a spot where you can slide a belt in. On my canvas packs, unless it's a frame pack, I don't really like to have the belt, so I took it off, but it's very similar quality to the arm straps here, so you can put it around your waist if you want to get some additional support when you're hiking. Just kind of a funny story about this bag and why it's such a great bag. A while ago, I lived out in the country and I just bought a new home, and so I moved and I took this, and apparently when I was moving, you know how it is when you're moving, you're in a rush and everything, I hung this thing up in my new garage. And you know, several months had passed because I moved back in November, and I was looking for my bag about a month ago, and because you know, I wanted to use this one in particular. I own a lot of bags, and I wanted to use this one. Could not find a thing, and I found it out in the garage. So I had it hanging up from the ceiling. I pulled it off the garage, instantly realized that there was a mud dauber nest built into it, so I chucked that son of a bitch across the thing and took off running like a scared little bitch because I thought for sure I was about to get attacked. But apparently they had abandoned the pack. But the entire thing...
Apparently they don't sting either, pussy.
Well, they weren't in it. So the entire thing, when I opened it up though, was it was covered in this nest. Everything had like all this mud dauber like residue all built up into it where the nests were in there. This thing is, you know, such high quality. No damage was done to it. I actually was able to just like bend the stuff over, peel off the nests. I got a little brush, wiped it all out, and you know, I'm thankful. I would have been, you know, I would have been so disappointed if this thing got ruined because it's my favorite one. But I mean, everything just cleared off fine, no damage whatsoever. There was some little bugs and stuff down in the bottom of it where I guess they were eating, the larva and stuff was eating, so I just turned it upside down, dumped it out, and this thing's still ready to go, man. It has taken so much abuse. Now it does kind of have a hefty price tag. I think it's somewhere in the ballpark of probably around $450, but like I said, I've had this thing for probably over 5 years now, and I've put it through so much abuse, and you know, it looks used. You know, it's got the discoloration and stuff, but I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, no holes. I cannot destroy this thing. Thorns don't touch it. I mean, absolutely great. So that is the Frost River Isle Royale bag, and hope you guys found this informational. If you're interested in purchasing this bag, it's over at Frost River. And just quick disclaimer, I bought this myself, no way endorsed by the company, so all the reviews we do, we just try and do it just to give you guys a good idea of what gear's out there and what our opinions is. So, appreciate you watching. Check us out on pioneersurvivalcompany.com. Also on our social media at Facebook and Instagram at Pioneer Survival Company. And thanks for watching. Remember to journey past your limits.